and I'm Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. CIA takes initiative in curbing corruption-related cases, files cases against 352 individuals in the past 6 months, still lacking teeth to nab top-level leaders and bureaucrats. Lack of discipline thrives in public service. More than 1,100 office bearers liable for punishment when 376 officers were monitored. Democrats and Republicans reach an agreement in principle over border security to fund the US government and avert another partial shutdown. And Manchester United host Paris Saint-Germain in a pre-quarter-final clash under the UEFA Champions League. AS Roma take on FC Porto in another last 16 encounter. The Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, CIA, celebrated its 28th year of establishment yesterday. However, the anti-graft body that was established to probe into corruption cases in public offices finds its role challenging with every passing day. Despite taking initiative to probe into the corruption cases in recent time, the CIA has seemed to lack teeth without a strong support from the government. The corruption in the printing of polymer notes of Nepal Rashtra Bank remained in the headlines for quite a long time. However, it took the CIA almost 2 decades to finalize the report and file a case against the then governor of the central bank, Tilak Rawal. A graft case was filed against Rawal only last month, alleging the former governor of misappropriation amounting to 9.1 million rupees. Likewise, corruption cases were also filed against construction contractor Hari Narayan Rauniar, who is a lawmaker from Sanghiya Samajwadi Forum, and former minister Bikram Pandey. The CIA also registered a case against former Director General of Nepal Oil Corporation, Gopal Bahadur Khatka, charging him of financial embezzlement worth 180 million rupees while procuring land for Nepal Oil Corporation. Similarly, 2 former ministers, Badrino Pane and Tek Bahadur Gurung, have been charged of denting 290 million rupees to the state coffers while leasing out the land deal of the Social Welfare Council. The tenure of former CIA chief Lokman Singh Kharki was controversy-ridden, while Deep Basnath could not present himself as an active leader. However, Navin Ghimire, the present CIA chief, has taken commendable initiation while probing 294 cases in the past 6 months alone. Following the study of these cases, the anti-graft body has initiated action against 352 corrupt office bearers. However, the CIA has been charged of not initiating action against a number of office bearers and politicians who are leading an unnaturally luxurious life. A research done by the government's National Vigilance Center has shown that indiscipline among the civil servants has been increasing in recent time. In the monitoring carried out by the center in 23 districts including Kathmandu, it was found that most of the civil servants have not been paying much attention to their working hours. In the monitoring carried out by the National Vigilance Center, 816 government employees were found not coming to office on time and not working full-time. Meanwhile, 292 government staff were found coming to work without wearing proper uniform. Likewise, in the monitoring conducted in 376 government offices, the National Vigilance Center found that 1,102 employees exhibited indiscipline and ignorance at work and have been advised for disciplinary action. In the center's research, it was surprisingly found that government employees at the ministries in Singhadarbar, the main administration center of the country, were found to be exhibiting more indiscipline and ignorance during work. In the monitoring carried out in 8 of the main ministries in Singhadarbar, the National Vigilance Center found that more than 25 government staff came to work late, and those who came on time did not stay for full office hours. The government has given its employees allowance to buy necessary uniform. However, they have refrained from wearing mandatory uniforms. The ignorance shown by the government employees has clearly displayed the indiscipline seen in the nation's administration. Action should also be taken against those administrative chiefs who ignore the indiscipline exhibited by the employees under them. The government has started legwork to bring public offices and corporations across the country under a single umbrella act. On the face of reports that the public offices have incurred losses while being operated under different rules and regulations, the government is now trying to bring them under a single umbrella act. The Finance Ministry has already prepared the draft of the Umbrella Act, as the government believes that if these corporations could be run professionally, they would yield profit, giving rise to revenue collection. The government has also decided to lease out some corporations that are not able to cover expenses, including salaries and other perks. Of the 40 corporations presently operational, 28 are running under Company Act. The remaining public offices are running under different acts. The government has made an investment exceeding 312 billion rupees, while the income from these public offices has been dismal. Nain Singh Mahar, the president of Nepal Student Union NSU, which is the sister organization of Nepali Congress, has resigned from his position. Nain Singh Mahar's resignation has come at a time when Nepali Congress Central Committee is engaged in a debate on whether to extend the term of NSU or not. Mahar submitted his resignation to Nepali Congress Party President Sherbal Dewa, while his resignation has already been approved. Mahar was elected to the post for a period of 5 years following the 11th General Convention of NSU. However, even after extending his term by 5 months, the 12th General Convention of NSU could not take place. The Mahar leadership had also announced the schedule of the General Convention twice, but had failed to proceed with the elections. Meanwhile, Nepali Congress leaders had already started lobbying for the nomination of student leaders close to them. Corruption in local level and government offices of Baque has been rampant in recent time. In the last 6 months alone, 11 corrupt officials were nabbed. However, the arrest has not deterred officials from indulging in corruption. In this context, we had asked the officials of different government offices and representatives of the local level, how can the rise in corruption be controlled? Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
राज्यले पनि कर्मचारीहरूलाई दिनुपर्ने सेवा सुविधा के छ त्यसप्रति पनि पुनरावलोकन गर्ने बेला बेलामा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय नियम के हो, अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरमा चाहिँ कर्मचारीले पाउने स्यालेरी कस्तो खालको छ, त्यो कुराहरूलाई समायोजन गर्न सकियो भने भ्रष्टाचार निर्मूलन गर्न सकिन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ।
जनप्रतिनिधिहरू पनि निस्वार्थ भावले जनसेवाको भावले भ्रष्टाचार विरुद्ध चाहिँ सुशासनको पक्षमा लाग्ने हो भने यो कुरालाई चाहिँ न्यायकरण गर्न सकिने सम्भावना चाहिँ देखिन्छ।
सबै घुसखोरे यहाँ सब जो बिना पैसा लिएर कामै गर्दैन, त्यसकारणले आफू पहिला हुनु पर्यो, त्यसपछि चाहिँ भ्रष्टाचार रोक्न सकिन्छ।
घुस खाने भन्दा पनि घुस दिने मान्छेको पनि प्रवृत्ति भावी देखेको छ। अहिले कतिपय अवस्थामा हाम्रो वडा कार्यालयमा त्यो पैसा नदिकिन त्यो कागजै नराम्रो हो कि भन्ने पनि परिरहेछ पब्लिकलाई कि यो पैसा यो नेताले बनाएको कागजमा के पैसा लागेन, यसले काम गर्छ कि गर्दैन भने केही न केही पैसा दिने त्यो परम्परा सुरुदेखि भएको र त्यसलाई निम्त्याउन हामीले पारेको राखेका छौँ।
ठुलो ठुलो भ्रष्टाचार चखेल त हाम्रो माथि नैबाट भएको छ। अब हामी तलबाट जति गन्दगी साफ गरे पनि माथिबाट हुँदैन भने त्यो माथिको मानसिकताले पनि यसलाई धेरै असर र प्रभाव पारेको छ ठुल्ठुला रकमहरूको।
यसमा पनि हामीहरू चनाखो भएर हेर्दै छौँ, यसलाई पनि कसरी चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ टाइट गरेर लान सकिन्छ, कसरी हामीले निगरानी गर्न सक्छौँ। स्थानीय प्रतिनिधिको हैसियतले, स्थानीय सरकारको हैसियतले त्यसमा पनि छलफल भइरहेको छ। यसलाई कमी ल्याउनेमा हामी प्रयत्नरत छौँ।
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, how do you rate the performance of Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority? Your options are A, praiseworthy, B, satisfactory, and C, mediocre. The voting is on. You can type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and then send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for the sports news.
Sports news.
Rupandei Challengers chalked out a nail-biting 2-run victory against Mahendranagar in yesterday's second match under the Dhangadi Premier League. Electing to bat first in Dhangadi's Fapla ground, Rupandei were shut out for a paltry score of 111 runs. Rupandei lost wickets at regular intervals as only 4 batsmen could reach double figures. Sumit Merchant top scored for Rupandei with 27 runs, while Binod Vandari managed 19. Rupandei's foreign recruit Babar Hayat had a dismal outing, scoring only 14 runs. Siddhanta Lohani was the most successful Mahendranagar bowler with 3 wickets. Sagar Dhakkal and Avinash Bora picked up 2 wickets each. Chasing a paltry victory target, Mahendranagar soon found themselves in deep trouble, losing a flurry of wickets. At 61 runs for the loss of 4 wickets, Mahendranagar had a good chance to chase the target. However, fall of Subramaniam Ananda for 25 runs triggered another batting collapse. Mahendranagar were finally restricted to 109 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. Rohit Kumar Paudel took Mahendranagar close to victory while scoring 24 runs, but could not help his team achieve the target, falling short by just 2 runs. Meanwhile, in the inaugural match of the Dhangadi Premier League played yesterday, Kathmandu Kings defeated home team Dhangadi Stars by 4 wickets. In the match played at Fapla ground in Dhangadi, Kathmandu won the toss and invited Dhangadi to bat first. Dhangadi posted a total of 132 runs in the allotted 20 overs, losing 5 wickets. Dhangadi had a bad start as they lost opener Ron Mustafa, who was run out for a duck. Another opener, Sunil Dhamula, also got out cheaply, scoring just 3 runs. A half-century third-wicket partnership between Amit Shrestha and Sandeep Rizal gave some stability to the Thangadi innings. Amit Shrestha, who scored run-up ball 50 runs, was the top scorer for Thangadi. Likewise, Sandeep Razaili contributed 28 runs, while Saurav Khanal scored a quick-fire 25 runs of just 10 balls. Saurav smashed 17 runs in the last over to post a respectable total of 132 runs for Thangadi Stars. Nandan Yadav, who claimed 2 wickets, was the leading wicket taker for Kathmandu. Chasing a target of 133 runs for victory, Kathmandu Kings reached the target with the loss of 6 wickets and 1 ball to spare. Ankit Dawas top scored for Kathmandu with 29 runs, while Gautam Tomar scored 28 and Anil Shah contributed 24 runs. Rohan Mustafa, who grabbed 4 wickets, was the top wicket taker for Thangadi. In the cricket rating published by International Cricket Council, Paras Khadka had found himself in the 40th position with 76 points. Paras has increased his rating points following the series victory against the United Arab Emirates. In the batsman category, Paras is ranked 90th with 305 points prior to the UAE tour. Paras was ranked 43rd in the all-rounder and the 93rd in the batsman category. And now, before we wrap up, here's a look at the top stories one more time. CIA takes initiative in curbing corruption-related cases, files cases against 352 individuals in the past 6 months, still lacking teeth to nab top-level leaders and bureaucrats. Lack of discipline thrives in public service. More than 1,100 office bearers liable for punishment when 376 offices were monitored. Democrats and Republicans reach an agreement in principle over border security to fund the U.S. government and avert another partial shutdown. And Manchester United host Paris Saint-Germain in a pre-quarter-final clash under the UEFA Champions League. AS Roma take on FC Porto in another last 16-in encounter. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 a.m. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.